Kendall, James, Carlos, and Logan.
We came together in a band.
4 guys with one dream to make it to the big time.
The music's going to be elevated. Our dancing, our singing, everything has just been taken to that next level.
A hit show, millions of fans, and a gold album have launched them into superstardom. And now these rock stars head up their first big-time tour.
It's called the Better With You tour. Yep.
But going on the road isn't as easy as packing a bag.
So I think I'm more stressed out because it's a lot of work.
Get ready to see Big Time Rush rock out in their first U.S. tour and have some big-time fun along the way.
How you guys feeling? Because Nickelodeon is filming this whole thing!
What's the word I'm looking for? So this tour is like no other tour that we've ever done. This is really our first headlining tour. It's the first tour that we can call our own. It's going to be an onslaught on your brain. So they're going to come out and they're going to see a real show. Everything from the beginning, the intro, to lights, to lifts and pyro, I mean everything. And it's our show. We're controlling every aspect of it. I'm not going to say that we're overwhelmed, just there's so many things that we're trying to accomplish that the task is quite daunting. We work when the sun comes up to when the sun goes down. We're spending almost a month rehearsing choreography and staging with the lighting. Of course, there's fittings. We're creating new costumes and wardrobe. If you put it all together, it's a lot of work. But I think the payoff is going to be that opening night in front of 7,000 to 10,000 people, just seeing what we've created in a matter of 4 weeks. As long as we can make it the best we possibly can, and everybody has a great time, then we've done our job.
How do you put on a sold-out tour?
Put on your dancing shoes.
Practice makes
This song first. And we all kind of looked at him and said, how does that make any sense? The choreography takes me a little bit longer, but it's because I like to make things look right.
It was really good up until we started dancing.
Dancing sometimes for me is like, I feel like I have 2 left feet. The dance rehearsals are just so intense, and the dancing is so different from anything we've ever done.
Everyone has a different way to learn. Some people need to be encouraged, and some people need to be yelled at.
What do you eat over there? Cheeseburger? Let's go. I'll dance with this burger in my hand, dude.
All right, you go like that. Right on the punches, yeah.
In rehearsals, their energy is so great that sometimes we can get lost in conversation because we're encouraging each other, and then we start drifting and talking.
1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah.
The other guys bring their dogs. I bring my skateboard. Okay? I don't have a dog, so this is kind of like what keeps me entertained in the studio. So you'll see these guys chase after dogs. A dog literally just pooped in there. This is the one rule about dancing: never poop on the dance floor. Yeah. This thing doesn't poop. Okay? I make it poop from skating so much.
A dance breakdown.
This song is insane.
It's like a dubstep feel. It's an edgy, pushing tempo song, and they're dancing as fast as the tempo, and it's meant for stage. It's really
more canine catastrophes and more Big Time Rush when Big Time Tour returns. Rehearsal sessions give the guys a chance to perfect their moves, and radio interviews give them a chance to get the word out.
Hey, it's JoJo Wright, and I'm hanging with the fellas of Big Time Rush.
We did a really significant radio interview last night, which was awesome because I had listened to the guy who we were interviewing with like since I was like 9, so it was kind of surreal for me. LA has such huge ratings on the radio, and some of the radio stations are the biggest, and just to be able to play our song to that many people at once was just so cool. Music sounds better with you.
Ask Big Time Rush a question. James, is it true that you have a dog?
I do. Fox is in the studio right now. He's kind of taking a nap in my arms.
We said some ridiculous things.
Are you pointing at Carlos? That's my Carlos. He's in our band, okay?
Somebody actually asked us for a sock. Yeah. It was pretty weird.
I hope you enjoy our socks.
I walked home with 1 sock.
The fans love to hear their favorite band on the radio, but not as much as they love seeing their image everywhere.
Guys like me, like girls like you.
There's been a lot of photo shoots. We've done photo shoots like crazy, trying to... We're doing a photo shoot for Big Time Movie. We got to get all the photos for all the press for the movie. maybe even a couple posters.
We're also doing some other promo shots, so like all the magazines, like they have to come from somewhere, so it's things like this, green screen, lots of stuff. We get a lot of pictures.
My favorite part of the whole process is probably getting to try on new clothes. Well, we have 4 or 5 different outfits that we're shooting. Too many? Can I say too many?
I think they had about 74, and we managed to cut it down to 4, so yeah. Seriously though, they try and do a lot of looks.
Because you got to do group shots with all 4 of us, and then you got to do individuals, and then you got to change and then do it all over again 9 times. So it takes a long time. I think the coolest stuff is probably like the jumping and the action kind of stuff. Sometimes James likes to be in front of the camera a lot, but I'm cool with that. Totally James' thing. Honestly, I don't really like photo shoots, but luckily I have 3 other guys who are just as crazy as me.
Or a team, also known as a band.
So we laugh a lot to get us through the day. And of course, it's always fun taking crazy pictures, so that's how we do it.
Okay, so they make smiling for the camera look easy. But it takes a lot of hard work to put together the perfect wardrobe for a tour.
For the tour, we're gonna have some pretty awesome clothes, and I may even get Sydney right here a nice pair of kicks to match or something. Sydney, what do you think about that? Oh, she likes it. Shoes, I think the same type of sneaker, different color.
Yeah. I don't know how comfortable these shoes really are, but I know each boy loves to have their own individual look, and even if it's bothering them, they're going to keep their looks.
It is very important we wear flexible clothes, especially Logan and I, because we do flips. We've done backflips before in this tour. Some of those jeans are like so tight you can't bend your legs in. It might look good, but it's hard to dance in them and jump around in them. So some of the perks of having fittings, how your clothes actually fit.
This is my dancers. Dancers want to get dressed. I like to have motivation and entertainment, so we get hired it. Oh, that's nice. I like it. It's a good move. So underneath this, maybe you film my butt. Hey, you film my butt? Okay. Okay. Them, not you. That you're a star. Yeah. Already know.
These guys would never wear the same exact identical outfits ever. ever.
We have 4 completely different looks with 4 different changes in the whole entire show, which is pretty crazy.
They had never done quick changes like that before.
The quick changes are terrible for me because I always take the longest.
We've gotten a lot better at it. At first, I know one of our quick changes took, 4 or 5 minutes to do. And we came out during the first rehearsal and they're like, okay guys, so you were 4.5 minutes over, you have 30 seconds to do that.
All the shoes we put zippers in to make things really fast.
So you can just unzip it, take it off, put one on, zip it up.
Our pants have no buttons, they're all Velcro. And then our t-shirts too, like my dress shirt has a Velcro strip down. I'm gonna just rip it off. So that's really cool.
They each have their own tent. They come running in, unzipping shoes, ripping off pants, taking out headsets, because they have their in-ears.
For me, I'm always kind of like, throwing stuff in the air, like asking where my shoes are. So it gets a little crazy, but for some reason, I always make it out there, right in the nick of time.
The clothes make the band. When we come back, a big-time movie premiere, and the guys meet their opening act. Welcome back to Big Time Tour. Even as the guys cross the country on their big-time tour, the big screen calls.
Let's do this.
And they take a detour to New York City to attend the premiere of their big-time movie.
It's exciting because it's been months of our lives from filming it to then post and waiting, and now it's finally coming out. We can get out of this. Really? No. We're taking a private jet there because we literally can't get there any other way. It is fancy and it's fun, but really we're taking it because there's no other option.
We are here. Big Time movie premiere.
I'm excited because I'm seeing our movie for the first time.
I'd love to stay and chat, boys, but a lot of people are after my backpack.
Oh, that's fine.
I'm James.
What was your favorite stunt to shoot?
You know, for me, I get to jump out of an airplane, so I gotta say that was pretty fun.
Crazy.
Yeah.
The premiere is great. I'm excited that we're having a premiere. We have an orange carpet. I think it's going to be an exciting day.
So you gotta live it big time. What's more exciting than seeing the guys on the big screen? Meeting them in person.
Our fans on tour are incredible. They show up at every concert, and I don't know how they do it, but they'll be in one state, and they'll be in the next state that next night, and they just keep following us.
We had a 7-hour car ride here, and the whole time we were listening to their music, and our parents were about to kill us.
Every stop that we go to, they're always outside the bus waiting for us to come out, and that's honestly the coolest thing to wake up to. People usually make their own signs. They have their t-shirts on, or they paint their face. They do a lot of crazy stuff, actually, which is awesome.
Here we come, can I have a big hug?
We have meet and greets, so we get to meet all the fans before the show. Normally during a show, you can't really have like a full-on conversation with them. So during the meet and greet, you can sit there and kind of ask questions, and they can ask questions.
What color are y'all's toothbrushes?
My toothbrush is made of like recycled plastic.
His toothbrush might have been one of your toothbrushes.
It's cool to see all the rushers.
These headliners are a fan favorite with their own opening act.
We were here with One Direction.
5 guys that make up the modern British invasion. And we were there when they met for the first time.
Hey, dude, nice to meet you.
We are
One Direction.
There we go.
You guys just finished a UK tour, right?
Well, we actually flew back yesterday from the last day. It was really, really cool.
What's your favorite American food?
Cheeseburgers.
In-N-Out Burger.
In-N-Out
Yes.
Burger. Thank you.
And you guys still spend every day together?
Every week. It's a lot of time, yeah.
Well, let me put it this way: we spend 7 days a week together working, and then the last vacation we had, we all went on vacation together.
Sounds like you're out of your minds, but I think we actually get along much better when there's not like the stress of work and stuff.
Yeah,
Actually have
yeah.
time. So what's a normal day in your life?
It's not really a routine.
It's always a different thing to do.
So, lads, obviously we're going on tour together. So, what are you looking forward to most about the tour?
Well, I'm looking forward to having 5 British dudes with us the whole time.
We have a lot of fun hanging out with each other. We get to sleep in a little bit more, and playing concerts, as you guys know, is like the best feeling in the world.
It's definitely the best part of the show.
They're just like us, FYI, everyone.
2 great groups adds up to one incredible concert.
When they go on stage, it really just hypes up and warms up the crowd.
They're some really nice guys, and we've had a lot of fun hanging out with them.
How big is the rush when you take the stage in front of thousands of screaming fans? We'll find out right after this. We're back with Big Time Tour. It's the music that draws millions of fans to Big Time Rush's concerts.
The Rushers rule the world.
But it's the show that will blow them away.
I've had a lot of fun making the Big Time Rush live show, you know, a big time show. No pun intended. We're going to be fried after the performance.
I want everybody on their feet. Everybody get up out of your seats.
Now we have production. I mean, our stage is literally 3 stories. The thing's like 18 feet tall and 30 feet wide or something like that. We got a crazy set, which is basically like an adult jungle gym, and a really cool trampoline. We have lights. You will be blinded by the light. Then there's cryo blast, there's just lots of smoke in the air. You have pyrotechnics and lots of energy. So it's going to be sick.
I will give it all to you. Give it all to you. I rule the world.
What's great about having 4 guys in a group is that instead of having one focus where you fall along the stage, you can have people everywhere on that stage. We're going to utilize the heck out of the stage. For example, one of our songs, No Idea, we have this concept of a spotlight being on Kendall when he starts it, and as soon as he finishes and I start, boom, changing. Because it's a song where that hasn't been done in the same way before.
The screen lifts up, and before the screen lifts up, there's like a big pyro blast of fire. when I first started, I was kind of trying to keep like this serious face, and then I was like, why am I doing this for? So it was like after like the 4th or 5th show, I was like, yeah, this is cool. Every time the screen comes up and I see a room full of people, it just makes my day.
That initial reveal where the fans get to see us is always...
Now it's the final countdown to the biggest show of the tour.
Super excited!
We're literally about to go on stage right now.
I have a feeling it's going to be an awesome show. So we're going to get out there, and you know what? This is what you guys have all been waiting for. So here we go. Ready? Let me hear you guys scream! By the way, it's the biggest show of the tour. We have like almost 10,000 people. Oh yeah, no pressure. It's kind of nerve-wracking, I guess, but it's fun.
You ready? I'm ready indeed, sir. Are you ready?
I'm ready. Carlos, you ready? I'm ready to do this.
Right before we go on stage, we get all of our crew and anybody that's available to go and do a big quack.
It's kind of like the Mighty Ducks quack, and that's it's a lot of fun.
And then the guys and I have a couple songs we sing, just like goofy stuff that we just do every time before we get on stage. And it just reminds us to take it one day at a time and not take it too seriously. Just have fun out there.
I see that. Give me time, you know. I'm gonna be there. Put your trust in me. I really wanna be.
And then we go out and... You've seen our fittings.
You guys busy yet?
You've seen our choreo.
Arm, push.
You know what we're gonna do on tour.
Let me hear you say yeah.
You've seen our pets.